Hi everyone, it's Ann Dixon. I'm going to do a little talk today on how I sponsored 53 people in 2020. So, according to Jacqueline McGrath, who is a global director, she is. If you're watching this and you're on my team and you see Denise's name, Denise Thibodeau, she's the global director above Denise. So her team is like huge, like 8,000 or 9,000 people. And then she sent me a message saying, "And you are the top sponsor for 2020 out of my whole organization." I was like, what the F? Like, like, how is that possible? So, anyways, she wanted me to do a talk for her leaders or the leaders. So I did that talk, but then we realized it wasn't recorded. So I am going to pull up some really rough notes and try to remember everything I said, which of course will not happen because I just made it up as I went along, which is what I usually do. So, the first thing I would recommend, oh, there's something sticking in my hair. Okay, is mindset. Really, the goal, like the reason why I'm successful, or the reason why I can recruit or sponsor, is just mindset. Like that's the secret. It's like 90% mindset. I wish I could say something like it's Instagram. It's my charming personality. It's because I had a large network. No, it's really just mindset. Like if you believe if you believe in it, it can happen for you. Like, think about what you really, really want. Like, if you really want to become a leader, if you really want to sponsor, you can do it. So, one of the things I do, is my picture here. I do a lot of mindset work. So, I do visualization in the morning where I sit there and do like a 10-minute like meditation visualization. I also write down like in a notebook every morning before, like, first thing is when I get up. Like, I get up ridiculously early at like 5 so I can work before kids because it's lockdown time and I can't do anything. And once they're like with me, like, it's all, they're 4 and 6 year old. I'm not getting anything done. So I write down my goals and thoughts, and I write down as if it was happening. Like, as if I am a global director, so I'm writing down details. Like, I'm having imaginary conversations with the other global directors. I'm getting phone calls from Amelia. I'm attending the February whatever training it is, senior director training. I'm winning awards. I'm the number one sponsor. Like, I'm actually writing this down as if it happened. Sometimes when I'm doing this, I don't quite feel it or believe it, but the whole point of this is to keep writing, and so I feel like it's happening until I'm believing it. And I feel like that's part of it, is that I have such a, like, that mindset. It's just so strong that I know I'm going to do it. So I also made myself, this is like the podium cover. Like, I did a little like Photoshop in Canva and put my face on it and wrote like, meet the Epicure's newest global director, and put a date on it. And like, I leave this at my desk. I stare at it all the time because, like, I know I'm going to hit director right away. I know I'm going to do this. I know I'm going to do that. So I think, where was I going with this? I don't know. Anyways, so yeah, so mindset it is. It's mindset. So I'll drop in the link to Hina's, I have a coach, business coach, Hina Khan, and she's doing a session next week and she does a lot of mindset work on goal setting. So I'm gonna drop that in because it's free and I think it'll help a lot. Hit me up. Let me know if you signed up so I can, like, be your buddy through the sessions next week. Okay. So, mindset. The next thing I would say is kidnappers. I am all for kidnappers joining. Some of these people that are joining are kidnappers. Not everyone's going to work the business. We don't know. So, when I signed up for Epicare, just to give you the background, I used to be with a clothing company, inventory-based clothing company. I'm in Toronto, Canada. They're based in Utah. Pretty much very similar to LuLaRoe, but like a sad version. So, I was with this company. I had a large American network. I kidnapped Epicure because I just wanted some food, just some cheap food, because it's cheaper to get a kit than to buy, the food. Like, once I had like $100 in my cart, I was like, let me just buy the kit. So I bought the kit off a random person, and I didn't know them, and I had no intention of working the business. And I got these nice phone calls from my director. No, she was a leader then, but now she's senior director, Linda Brown, being like, hi, like, I'm Linda, let's help launch your business. And I was like, go away, Linda. No, I didn't say that, but I wasn't gonna work the business. And Linda said like she contacted me like 4 times, and with the fourth time, like I finally picked up the phone and gave her 5 minutes of her time. So I had no intentions of doing it, and then I ate the food, and I was like, oh, I should be selling this. But if Linda had given up on me, or like if whoever was didn't sign me up, I wouldn't be here, right? So like I think when you look just for business builders, you're doing yourself a disfavor, like not disfavor, is that even a word? Like you just sign up everyone, because you don't know what they're gonna do. Like sometimes you get people that are like, I'm the shit. Like, oh sorry, sorry, I'm amazing. I'm gonna work this business, and they do nothing. And then you get people that are like, I just want a discount, and then they buy lots of food. So you don't know what people are gonna do. So I would say like always just um, like just let people sign up, get numbers, because you don't know. So not everyone will have a first cooking class. Half of them I'm sure haven't, but that's okay. So the other thing I would say is do a social warm-up, which is what I call where you go and you make small talk on some of your social media channels. Let's say, or like you just phone people and talk to them. Let's say you have Facebook and LinkedIn and like Twitter, and you're big on Twitter, like you love to use Twitter. Make sure you're engaging and talking with people on a regular basis, not about Epicure, just to talk. Like I do this all the time, that I now use a database because I have to be organized because there's too many leads. It's a good problem to have, I know. I use Teams. You don't need a database. You can use Google Docs. You can use Excel. You could just not even have a database. Keep it all in your head if you're organized. And I just make sure I'm talking to people on a regular basis. Like, oh, okay, I see here Jennifer just got a cat. I'm going to comment on Jennifer's cat picture and send her a message. Someone's homeschooling their kids, like me. Like I'm going to comment on the photo, and then I'm going to message them. So I do this all the time, or like wishing people happy birthday. And I'm doing this on all these different channels so I can keep people warm, and that way I can bring up Epicure. And the thing is, I don't always when I'm bringing up Epicure with people, I usually, or like customers and stuff, I usually don't leave a party. I lead with joining. Joining is my number one thing I'm doing. I'm doing it so much that I sometimes my sales are the weakest, because I will like have sponsored 4 or 5 that month, but then my sales are not at 1,000. When you need 1,000 key to be a leader. So I just need to I'm focused on sponsoring first, because I know the way I'm going to grow my business and become a global director is I need the 12 leaders under me. So the way to do that is to recruit. So, and sponsor. So yeah, always make the social small talk, put a timer on it. And if you don't, you're going to get lost and like look at cat mugs and like cute jumpers you should be wearing, or like, I don't know, seasonal trends for interior decorating. I don't know, like you're gonna get lost in like random crap. So make sure you like stay focused and do it. The other thing I'd say is pick a social media channel and that you like, and actually work it. So there's so many times I'll creep someone's social media, not just Epicure, I don't know. I still can't someone who's like Tori Bell lashes. Or like, I don't know, I was creeping lashes to figure out how I can get my own nice lashes. But anyways, a side note. And let's say like I look at their feed and I'm like, oh, she hasn't posted anything on her business page in like months. Am I gonna go join her there? No. Am I gonna like go buy from her? Probably not. I'm gonna be like, oh, she's not in business anymore. But really, she just doesn't have a feed that she updates. So pick one social media channel if you can't do everything. Pick something you like. Let's pick Instagram, because that's a pretty easy one. Make sure you use it consistently. Use the stories. Figure out how to use it. But then also engage with people. So pick a social, and it has to be a public channel. A lot of people are hiding in groups. Groups are great for VIP groups, but no one's gonna go join your group and creep you, right? They're gonna go look at your public feed. They're gonna go look at like, what is she doing? They're gonna like creep the crap out of you before they join. So this has happened to my team, where people are following you on Instagram, and then guess what? They message you and they're like, I'm ready to join, and you're like, what the f? Like, where did you just come from? Because they just have been creeping you. So I'd say pick a channel and go hard. The other thing I was gonna say, which is like my biggest pet peeve right now with Epicure, which I want everyone to give this feedback to Epicure, because I need them to change this for 2021, because it's driving me crazy. Okay, is right now when we have to sign up someone, I have to talk to someone on the phone, and I honestly spend every day trying to book an appointment with someone to talk to them on the phone to get their credit card. So it's such a pain in the ass. I want people to be able to sign themselves up. So if you're watching this and you made it through 9 minutes and 50 seconds of this, go into your myepicure.com, scroll down to the bottom where it says feedback. Write a little feedback to Epicure leadership and say, hey, you know, it'd be amazing for 2020 if people could sign themselves up for Epicure so I don't have to stalk them on a regular basis. Like, I actually think I know that number would be higher if I could just get people to sign themselves up. Anyways, that's a random side note. So that was 10 minutes of me talking. I hope that helped. Really, mindset. So whatever I just said, mindset is number one. The mindset is key. Like, whatever I say, just believe in yourself. Don't worry about people's objections. It's not about them. You got this. That's it. Okay, bye.